Did you say Bob?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, KJ, what's your, I guess, feelings about going back to playing your home state this week?
Feeling pumped, very excited. I got a lot of family members coming to the game to watch me play that never been to a game. So I'm feeling pretty pumped and excited that they can be able to make it and come see me play.
Did Ole Miss recruit you, and do you have any idea how many family members will be there?
Yes, Ole Miss did recruit me. As far as family members, it's a lot. That's all I can say. It's a lot.
Did you give much thought to Ole Miss, or was Arkansas, or kind of how'd that work?
I didn't really think that much on Ole Miss just because I wanted to get out of the state of Mississippi. But Arkansas just took it away.
Okay, I got a couple more, but I'll turn it back over to Oliver. Thanks.
Trey?
Yeah, KJ, I was curious what you see out of the Ole Miss defense. I know, like, structurally, they do kind of a lot of the same things that Arkansas's defense does. What do you see out of those guys? Who stands out?
Ole Miss defense, they're pretty solid this year. They made some field adjustments on the for defense. They went and got some guys out of the portal, so they they do really good stuff on defense. They do the drop A stuff like our defense. So the main thing is just being disciplined and not being too greedy, but also being aggressive and just take the ball down when I have to.
And Montaric, we've always seen Matt Corral, but what are your thoughts on him? What makes him a good quarterback? He's doing anything different than he did last year because he doesn't have any interceptions this year.
He's a good quarterback. I didn't get to compete with him last year, but he's a good quarterback. You know, he got good receivers. It's good offense. So he gets the ball to his receivers, and he does what he has to do.
Thanks, guys.
Nate?
Yeah, I guess for both, we'll start with KJ, but just what have y'all have they done in practice trying to eliminate the penalties that have hurt you so much?
I know as far as the offensive standpoint, from an O-line standpoint, they stayed out of practice and got beside the speakers and stuff and did a lot of loud music and just emulating the crowd noise. I know it would be a very hostile environment down there in Oxford, Mississippi. So that's the main thing for us, eliminating penalties up front. And outside on the perimeter, I know guys are staying out working their hands inside, driving their feet, knowing when to let go so they won't get holding calls on the perimeter. That's all I know from offensive standpoint.
Montaric, what about defense? Because y'all had your share on penalties also.
Yeah, just staying disciplined, you know, just watching the ball, staying disciplined, and just being physical up front.
Thank you.
Scotty?
Yeah, KJ, there's going to be several of the best receivers in the league on the field this weekend when either offense takes the field. I guess just on your side, just your thoughts on Traylon Season, you know, his importance in this game, trying to help you guys bounce back.
Traylon, his presence in this game is going to be really big. I mean, just like it is in every game. I mean, we ACC play now, so knowing that we playing ACC ball now, his presence is going to be pretty big, and just the things that he can do on the field to get other guys up, and knowing that Traylon's a big target, and he creates a lot of separation. So Ole Miss defense might double down on him in some coverage that they run. So just get the other guys an opportunity for his one-on-one matchups and stuff, and just taking advantage of those.
And then Buster, what jumps out to you about Ole Miss's group of receivers, and you know, what's it going to take to maybe slow them down, limit them a little bit?
You know, they like to throw the deep ball, so just eliminating their key players and, you know, just eliminating what they like to do. So they like to throw the deep ball, so we got to eliminate that.
Any thoughts on Drummond? It seems like he's had a pretty good year to this point.
He's a pretty good receiver. Like, it's the SEC, so he's a pretty good receiver, I can say.
Hutch?
Montaric, you said that you didn't get a chance to compete last year. Was this one of the games that you were out with an injury?
Yeah, I had a concussion last year.
Gotcha. So what was that like? You're watching. I'm assuming you got to watch it still. What was it like watching all your teammates come down with 6 interceptions? Were you a little bit disappointed that you weren't able to be a part of that?
No, I was very excited, man. Just seeing Hudson Clark just step up and just get those 3 picks last year, man. It was exciting to watch.
And KJ, what's kind of the mindset of the team after, you know, the Georgia game? I mean, I know Coach Pittman has said a lot about not letting Georgia beat you twice. I mean, how are y'all bouncing back from that?
Just putting Georgia behind us and moving forward with all our main focus on Ole Miss and what they're doing defensively, and know that they're a good program. Just like also Georgia was a great program, and just getting Georgia out of our bad taste out of our mouth, just putting them in the past and moving forward.
Tom?
Yeah, Busta, the importance of this game against Ole Miss, both of you guys have second-year coaches and people were thinking a lot of y'all after your great starts. Just how important is this game for you guys?
Man, it's very important, man. It's gonna come down who wanted more. So it's very important, man. Like every game. So it's very important.
And what differences are you expecting to see from Ole Miss in terms of it looked like Corral was looking down receivers last year and stuff. What do you expect to see out of them different from last year's game?
I didn't play last year, so I can't really speak on that.
Well, I just mean that, in studying for them, does it look like they've tried, different things against zone defense?
Oh yeah. I mean, they're gonna try to hold shots, they're gonna take whatever they need to. They need to throw the check down, they're gonna do that. So they're gonna get whatever they need to.
Trey?
Yeah, just for both of you guys, playing on the road for the first time, I guess, in front of so many fans, especially for you, KJ, and playing an 11 o'clock game. What can you take from the last game? Because you do have to take some stuff from Georgia, but what can you take from the last game in terms of your preparation for the 11 o'clock game, traveling, all that stuff to this one, and what might you do differently?
The main thing is just getting into the offensive line here early, just settle down. We know it's gonna be loud. We know it's gonna be a hostile environment. So just getting those guys to settle down, get settled in quickly as possible, and just make sure they make their calls and just do the little details right, and just main thing, just communicate up front. That's the main thing I just tell them. And the thing I do differently, I say, is more preparation on just the environment and the atmosphere, knowing what I'm going into. Georgia being the first road game, truly first road game, and it kind of caught me off guard a little bit, but I just want to just be more prepared this go around.
What's your thoughts on that, Montaric?
From a defensive standpoint, we want to start fast, start getting 3 and outs, get comfortable, as talking for the defense, like we like our backs against the wall. So I just feel comfortable on the road and just getting focused on 3 and outs and getting a stop.
Come back around, Bob.
Yeah, KJ, I know last week was a tough game for everybody, but you think you've had a pretty outstanding season. How would you assess your play so far, just all around as a quarterback?
Continue to mature in areas that I need to be mature in, and continue growing as far as leadership skills, talking more on the sideline, from the little details such as body language and stuff like that. So the main thing, I'm not trying to get too far ahead of myself. I'm just taking it day by day, game by game, play by play.
As far you may have hit a lot of big passes, made a lot of big runs. How do you feel about your production, I guess?
I just started my teammates. That's all. I mean, my teammates O-line creating lanes for me to run through, just like the other guys, and down the field as far as receivers, just giving them a chance to make a play and just going up making plays down the field. So I just give it out to my teammates.
And Montaric, you obviously faced KJ a lot in camp, and just those DBs on other teams don't seem real anxious to try to tackle him. What's your take on the season KJ's had and what he's meant to you guys?
Man, he's not satisfied, man. He's having a great season, man. He's taking it day by day, step by step, and I'm happy for him. I mean, as long as he's grinding, he's grinding every day. So I'm happy for him, and I'm a root for him.
Well, what has he done that's most impressed you?
Man, just watching him, he reminds me a lot of Cam Newton, just running the ball, man, just trucking. Like, he's not looking out. He's not looking to get out of bounds, man. He going to take you head on. So that's why I really like to see out of KJ.
And KJ, one last thing. I've heard Coach Pittman on the radio a couple of times say you're 255. I think he must mean 245. And I'm guessing you're maybe a little lighter. Would you mind saying what your weight is right now?
No, I'm at 245 solid.
Okay. Well, like I said, I bet those DPs don't like that very much. Thanks a lot, guys.
Nate?
Ontario, people talk about the passing game in Ole Miss. What about the running game? How big a threat is that to y'all?
It's the same threat as the passing game, man. We got to stop the run and stop the pass. So we treat it the same as the pass, man. We got to stop everything they do.
Thank you.
Scotty, anything else?
I'm good, thanks.
Tom?
Yeah, KJ, when you see Matt Corral on TV, maybe watched him in last year's game, what impresses you about Matt Corral?
Just his knowledge of the game, and he's played in a lot more SEC games than I have. So him just the experience and him just being a vet in the SEC, just playing in different big games. That's just the main thing that stick out to me. And also just how you get the ball out quick. That's just the main thing for us. I just see Matt.
And what do you think about the magnitude of the game for you guys? You know, a win, you know, you're undefeated against SEC West teams and things like that.
Like Buster said earlier, I mean, every game is a big game to us. We know it's SEC play, so of course in this league, every game is big. So we just treat it as every game is a big game and just attack it that way.
Hutch?
Yeah, KJ, how's the knee doing? Is it still bothering you at all, or are you good?
No, I'm good. I'm ready to go.
Trey, last one if you got something.
Good luck, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.